I'm a medical doctor, so I do prescribe medications, but there's a whole host of other ways of treating mental illness, especially in teenagers. Their brains are rapidly growing. They have a lot of resiliency. They are able to bounce back. We're able to take a preventive stance when looking at the brain and mental illness and how it can develop. I'm a mom and a physician, and you know, our tweens, this age between 8 and 13, is such a pivotal time, as you have said, and this generation is going through such a complexity of life that no other generation has gone through before. So how are parents supposed to get through to their teen? Teenage angst is a normal part of growing up as a teenager, and angst can be part of a depression also. So the key thing about depression is that there is a persistence of sadness or of angst or of anxiety or irritability. It's a whole body illness. I saw a child who was about 14 years old, and she was so very, very depressed and anxious, and she described herself as being in a tunnel. The way that I validated that feeling was to say, yes, I understand. I understand that you are in this tunnel and you can't see your way around. You can't even see the walls. It just feels like everything's closing in on you. So you reflect back to them what you know that feeling feels like. Fear and anxiety are different things.
Right, they're different animals.
They're related, but they're different, because fear is a construct of our imagination. It's what we choose to believe.
Okay.
And anxiety is the physiological response to that fear. It's the fight or flight response. In my book, I talk about a fix-it parent versus a healer parent. And a fix-it parent is what we want to do. We don't want our children to be suffering, but they do suffer, and especially if they have depression or anxiety, they're having a hard time suffering. So give them the space to feel their feelings. A parenting tactic has been to send kids to their room,
right,
to think about it. Well, I don't advocate for that at all. I advocate for parents and children and tweens and teens too to sit together and go through the problem together, walk through it together. So the parent is right there, the tween knows that mom or dad is interested and cares and understands the struggle. According to the Association of Child and Adolescent Psychiatrists, that 5% of children are depressed at any given time. The studies really are now showing that motivating change is best done with motivating creativity, accessing people's strengths, and having the person who is trying to change think about their value system. I don't define rape really when I'm talking with somebody. I'm talking about how do people feel and what was their experience? Do they feel violated? Do they feel betrayed? Do they feel diminished or demeaned in any way or degraded? Going into debt causes a lot of stress. I mean, one of our top stresses in this nation is financial stress.
Sure.
It ruins relationships and marriages. I find that sleep coaching is a vital part of doing any kind of treatment with people who struggle with sleep. That's how kids are. They do need their parents so much. They need them to support them and try to understand, but parents are often left at a loss and they don't know how to understand. Anxiety can be a powerful tool because we all have it, right? And it motivates us. It motivates us to take care of ourselves. It motivates us to keep safe, and it motivates us to strive to meet our goals.